Hey, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Jan and I love makeup. And if you're not new, thanks for coming back. I really appreciate you. So obviously today is another Blue Mondays look. And for this one, I was thinking of doing something a bit different, or attempting rather to do something a bit different. I was trying to go to sleep a few nights ago and out of the blue, I was like, what if I did like a ombre polka dots? But like, we call them pokey dots here because when the babies were little, they couldn't say polka dots. So they're pokey dots. Anyway, an ombre polka dot look for a Blue Monday. And I don't know if I can do this. Honestly, I've never tried, but I thought it might be fun to play and try today. So that's what I'm doing. Hopefully you're up for that. If you are and you're not subscribed, you totally should. I think we're having a good time here, and oh no, the more the merrier. Okay, let's just get into this. Obviously, my face is done because I'm going to be using pretty much just water activated eyeliner, and I have this Menagerie Moonlit Metal Topper I thought I would put on for like my inner corner. And my eyeliner is the ColourPop Gel Liner in Ventura Boulevard. This is one of the multi-chrome ones. So I've got those out. I pulled out my MBA Cosmetics water activated liner for the white. I pulled out my Gloss Gods water activated liner for the light blue. And then I pulled out my Glisten water activated liner for the two blues in this. So I'm thinking kind of ombre. I did a polka dot nail thing this morning. I didn't ombre it, but I thought it'd be close enough to what I was going for that it would be fun. So water activated liner is really fun to play with, and I found that it's pretty easy to use because it cleans up very easily with water. So it feels like, you know, a little bit on the safe side whilst also being a bit fun and different. Pulled out a couple of dotting tools as well. So yeah, I guess I should just start on my very tiny dotting tool. I have a little dot of white. There we go. Now I'm gonna let that dry before I try to move my eye at all. Now I'm gonna get the light blue wet and ready to go, hopefully, into the blue on the same dotting tool. This is tricky because my eyelids are wrinkly, obviously, and mobile. So I genuinely don't know how this is going to turn out. I am going to put a couple in with the white ones as well. I don't don't know if this is going to be a successful. But it's definitely going to be a learning experience. I'm going to go into the royal blue and get that one. Oop, kind of wet and ready to go. And dip into the blue. I'm using the same dotting tool. Depending on the size of the dotting tool and how much product is on it and how hard you press, you can get different size polka dots with just one. So like you could use a toothpick, or you could use a bobby pin, the end of makeup brush. Lots of household items work as dotting tools. I'm gonna go back in with the royal blue shade. It's hard to talk and do this. I'm gonna overlap a little bit of the darker blue with the light blue. I mean, it's kind of working, right? Once those dry and I can look straight ahead, I'll be able to adjust the like transition area, if you will. Okay, now I'm gonna go into the dark blue shade. From here to the mirror, it looks very similar to the royal blue. I definitely want it more random. Okay, I think I need to go back over a couple. It's so hard to talk and do this. All right, I'm gonna let this dry so I can look straight ahead, and then we'll figure out where I should add more. I'm thinking that perhaps I remove everything on my actual lid and just do polka dots along that area, and maybe use the menagerie on my lid. What do we think about that? So back in with the brush, the dotting tool that I had originally. So looking straight ahead, I'm gonna do kind of a random guide. I want to do just a couple little ones. Okay, I think it's going to come together. So now I'm going to go back into the light blue shade and just get that wet and ready to go. I'm going to use a slightly larger dotting tool for the light blue, or at least for some, or two. Oh my goodness. Can you tell I genuinely don't know what I'm doing? And then a couple over with the white ones. Okay, I think I can see it starting to come together. Okay, and then with the same larger dotting tool, going into the royal blue shade. That might be a bit too wet. It looks like it's running into all the creases in my, or the wrinkles rather. Okay, now in with the smaller one. Just gonna see if I can fix that one a little bit. Okay. Do a couple more. There was nothing on that one. Just want to do a little tiny one right there. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing with the larger dotting tool. I don't want it to be too wet. I learned that one the hard way. And then now in with the little dotting tool. Okay, I'm going to pop off real quick and clean off my lid, and I may have to redo a few of the polka dots. I'm going to use some micellar water and, or just regular water, and a Q-tip cotton bud type thing. And that should do the trick, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and this is where I am. I ended up taking off all of the polka dots on the outer part as well because they were a bit smudged. So I'm going to just quickly boop back into the light and dark blue and replace some of those. And then I think we can move on. I don't think this is anywhere near perfect. And I definitely considered just starting over and pretending like this never happened. But here's the thing. That's just not me. I mess up. I make mistakes. It happens. I'm going up the bigger one now. And I think it's okay. You have to learn from your mistakes, right? Like you can't just, I'm always telling Jackson, you can't start something and just be perfect at it. Things should take practice. So I am going to practice what I preach and keep it. Which unfortunately does mean this will be a longer video, but I think it matters. And I want to be a good role model, a good example. And I think, you know, one way to do that is to practice what you preach. I'm going to go back in with a bit of the super light blue because I don't love all the white. I thought that would be the answer, but I think it's not. So I'm just gonna boop over some of the white with the blue. Not all of it, you know, just a little. We'll leave some of the white. And then we'll work on the rest. I think that's better. Maybe we do one right there. What do we think? I think it's okay. I think, not that you're gonna do this, but when I do the other eye, being up close to the mirror will be helpful. And now I know a little less wet and runny helps with all of the wrinkles on my eyelid for the color not to run. I'm gonna go into my waterline with the multi-chrome blue. And I wasn't sure about lining the upper lash line or not, so I'm not going to right now. But I am excited to use that Menagerie liquid metal topper because I really haven't used this nearly as much as I thought I would. So, and it's getting older. I'm going to apply this all over my lid. This might actually be too dried out, which is definitely a bummer. I mean, you can still sort of see it, but darn. I really did think it would last longer, and it has, but I've probably had it for quite a while. Yeah, this will be it for that. Okay. I'm really not mad at this. Let me whack on some mascara real quick, and then I will go off camera and do the other eye, and I'm gonna add lashes. But I wanna give you a look at the eye before I do lashes. Although, who knows, maybe it doesn't even need it. Okay, there's the eye done. I'll give you an up close reconnoiter. Now I'll go to the other eye, which will hopefully come out just a hair better because I can use the up close mirror. And I'll come back and show you the finished look and we can have a final chat. All right, I'm back. Let me scoot you in for an up close at the eyes. Okay, like I said and discovered, it is definitely easier with the mirror closer, so I could see a bit better what I was doing. Overall, I think it's very, very, very fun. Once I figured out what the frilly heck I was doing, it was super easy as well. So I'm really glad that I did this. I could definitely see myself doing it again. You know, knowing what I know now, and there are definitely precautions, I guess, I have to take because my eyes are so wrinkly. My skin is wrinkly. I'm 46, very close to 47. So, you know, that's a factor, but I think overall it's fun. I would 100% leave the house like this. I think it's perfectly fine. Definitely not perfect, but I like it. I did end up grabbing my colorful little like clusters and went in with 2 of the blue ones just on the outer corner of each eye. I didn't want to do a full lash. I didn't think I would need to. I kind of like the look the way it is. I'm bummed about the menagerie thing being all dried out, but I did manage to whack on a little bit on my left eye. So that is Blue Monday done and dusted. Let me know what you think. Is this anything you would attempt or not so much? It's totally fine. I just, you know me, I'm here to play and have fun. You know, learn something when I can, like today. And sometimes I can even help you, hopefully. So anyway, hopefully you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Either way, I appreciate you hanging out with me today. Be good and remember to be kind to you.